my dreams among the stars while I'm standing on the pavement, spinning around, lost and found, just trying to make a statement. Lift the weight off my shoulders and set me free. Let the birds in the sky is where I'd like to be, without gravity to hold us down. Together we'll lose sight of the ground.
What is up, everybody? Real quick, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to check out my crazy travel montage, I guess it was at this point. Just like I said last week, unfortunately we went during a very windy couple of days, and so even with my new awesome mic and its little mic protector, I couldn't save a lot of the audio. I'm so sorry. However, I think the music's catchy. What do you guys think? But on a real note, I just wanted to talk to you guys about Iki Island real quick and just kind of go over what exactly it is that you just saw, so you're not all confused. And if you do plan to go to Iki Island, or you do plan to go to Japan to travel, you might be able to plan yourself a little something. First place is Takenotsuji. Takenotsuji is like the highest point in Iki Island. It's like an observatory. And right next to it, I don't know the name of it, but it is just this little shrine with a, was it a 7-fingered dragon? That's the deity of that shrine, which apparently is quite rare. I don't really know why. We talked a bit about it, but it was all in Japanese, so I think it's because the dragon has 7 fingers. But don't quote me on that, because usually dragons have 5 fingers, so the more you know. The next place we went was the Shochu Distillery. Shochu is the traditional drink of Iki Island. It's very strong, it's very pungent, and I don't drink, but the group had a taste testing at the end, which left half of them rolling around on the bus or passed out, because shochu is no joke. Then you guys probably saw that little bit where it had the big floor map and lots of cool stuff around in the books and the giant boat. That was the Iki Museum. I found out once I came back I wasn't supposed to film in there. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoy it, because this is something you actually can't get pictures of, but I do recommend you go to the museum. It is free to go to, and it explains a lot of really cool stuff about Iki Island and its history. I guess I can give you guys a really quick rundown. Hold on one sec. So the earliest things that we have from the first civilization are like pottery pieces and fish hooks. And that's all the way from 700 BC, meaning that it's 2,700 years old. It's an incredibly old civilization, and Iki almost kind of developed separate from Japan, which is what makes it so interesting. On top of all of that, we have the remains of a really great trade industry, and they're famous for their glass and also for their, now Ikigyu, their Iki cows, which is incredibly expensive, but I hear very, very delicious, in which I saw a few, but I didn't film any because I wasn't thinking about it. Iki was a trade route directly from China to Japan, and they would always stop at this shrine on the way there, which is kind of in the ocean. Well, like literally in the ocean. It's an island. And that's another part of the video that you guys saw. I believe it's called, like, Kojima Shrine? It's Kojima Shrine, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure. If not, I'll correct it. And the shrine is literally, you can only access it at low tide, and you have to walk out to it, and you kind of wrap around this, it's not like a mountain, it's like a fluffy foresty ball, and at the top you have a shrine that's dedicated to safe travel. So what'll happen is Chinese traders came from China through to Iki, and went through this sea gate, which you guys saw, and obviously up to the shrine to pray, and then went about their way all the way to Fukuoka, being the port city for Japan. Now, you guys probably saw a quick flash of the Harahoge little Jizo shrines, which there's a 6 Buddhist shrines that were there to protect women divers, which I cry sexism. I didn't see 6 Buddhist shrines for male divers. We also went to Sakyobana, which is this sheer cliff. If you guys saw that little sweet red shrine looking thing with the, what were they, the kites in the sky. By the way, these are the traditional kites of Iki Island. Fun fact about these kites, this is actually telling a story of a Japanese general who was defeating a demon invasion. But this was a historical thing that happened. This was a real general, and the demons that he was fighting off were the Mongols. So even though it's in their mythology, it was like a real event that happened. They made the Mongols the demons, and this kite is meant to represent once this general, whoever his name is, I'm forgetting, defeated them, he put a head of the demon on top of his hat, which is very likely just the bloody severed head of a Mongolian general. Now it has a permanent place on the wall de shame because, hold on, because I thought it was super cool, and there were actually people flying them, which were the kites that you saw flying in the sky. Pretty much, it's a big FU, basic historical FU to Mongolia. Whenever they flew those, it was like a victory sign. So I think that's so cool. Also at that shrine is one of the 7 pillars of Iki Island, or 8 pillars, sorry, 8 pillars of Iki Island. Iki is said to have 8 pillars that sit around the outside of it that make it move and hard to find for sailors coming from China. One of those pillars is the shrine to the god of the sea, literally like the Japanese equivalent of like Poseidon. And so we got to visit that, and that was super fun and super dope, and we got to play John Ken with a bunch of locals, but I didn't get footage of that because I was killing it, like I do. Yeah, but then we went to TSUKIYOMI Shrine, which some of you, maybe you've heard of TSUKIYOMI Shrine. I believe it's in Kyoto, but the original TSUKIYOMI Shrine is said to be on Iki Island. That's the first one, and coolly or weirdly enough, depending on how you look at it, that's the first place Shintoism was born. Before that, there were all these kind of colloquial beliefs that were shared among people, but it wasn't like an organized belief system. And so there was a council of whatever you believe, whatever you would call that pre-Shinto religion on Iki, and they conformed it to one idea and made it, boom, Shintoism. And so I basically got to go to the birthplace of Shintoism, which is super cool. So if you guys don't want to go to that big old TSUKIYOMI Shrine where all the tourists are, and you guys want to see where it started, you gotta go to Iki. But that's about it for this video. I've been blabbing on long enough, I'm sure. If you guys like this video, hey, don't tune out, don't tune out. Hey, don't tab over, look right here, okay? If you liked the video, it helps me so much because YouTube's algorithm is literally out to help big YouTubers and not necessarily to help small ones. So if you guys enjoyed the video, you'll see a little like button. There's a thumb up and a thumb down. Please ignore the thumb down. Like it. Only if you like it though. You don't have to press it if you honestly didn't like the video, but it helps me so much. I honestly can't put it into words. And I tell you guys every week, but I tell you because it's important. If you guys have any questions, concerns, compliments, another C word, not the bad C word, another good C word, we'll do coral. If you guys have any coral, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to answer it. I do answer all my comments. This is my finals week, so it's taking me, an extra day or two to get back to you, but I promise you, and you can ask anyone that follows me, I will get back, I promise. And if you guys like this video, check out my other Iki Island video, check out all my other Wednesday videos. It's always about Japan, Japanese culture, just anything that interests me living here, being a student in Japan. And I also have a Saturday video I put out, which is more of a vlog, but really what it is, it's keeping track of me being a language student in Japan and trying to find out, is it possible to become fluent in 1 year? We'll find out next March. So again, if you guys like any of my extra content, please consider subscribing. You will get 2 videos every single week. I usually do not miss them unless a family tragedy happens, so you can be rest assured that when you subscribe, you will always get your content. But that's about it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I will catch you guys after finals week this Saturday. Bon voyage!